Hi, I'm Gia, your Get IT architect. Zero trust is one of the most talked about security concepts today, and also one of the most misunderstood. In this video, I'm not going to explain what zero trust is. I've already covered that in my video, What is Zero Trust Architecture? Instead, I'll focus on what zero trust is not, and why getting these misconceptions wrong leads to failed security programs, wasted spend, and fragile architectures that don't scale. Here's what we'll cover today. First, why common misconceptions about zero trust matter more than most people realise. Then, what zero trust is not, so you can separate architecture from marketing. We'll look at the enterprise anti-patterns that repeatedly derail zero trust initiatives. I'll explain the architectural impact of getting this right or wrong. And finally, why clarity at the architecture level leads to better security and business outcomes. Zero trust is not something you buy and install. It's not a box, a platform, or a single vendor solution, even though many vendors market it that way. It's also not identity only, and it's not micro-segmentation on its own. Zero trust is an architectural strategy. It's a way of designing access, identity, policy, and enforcement across your entire environment, spanning users, devices, applications, networks, and data. When organizations treat zero trust like a product, they often end up with tool sprawl and expensive solutions that don't actually change their security posture. Think of zero trust as a blueprint, not a magic box. Zero trust doesn't mean blocking everyone or assuming everything is hostile forever. It means never assuming trust and always verifying it. In a zero trust model, trust is dynamic and adaptive. It's based on identity, device posture, context, behavior, and risk signals, and it can change at any time. This distinction matters because zero trust is designed to enable the business, not slow it down or create unnecessary friction. Multi-factor authentication is important, but zero trust doesn't stop at MFA. MFA is a control, not an architecture. If your access decisions only check who you are, but ignore what device you're using, its health, your location, behavior, and what you're trying to access, you don't have zero trust. Zero trust evaluates every request, not just the login. It includes authorization, not just authentication, and it continuously reassesses trust using context and risk signals throughout a session. Many organizations think adopting zero trust just means swapping a VPN for something newer, but a VPN extends network access, essentially giving users a pipe into the environment. Zero trust removes the idea that network access equals trust. In a zero trust model, users don't get access to a network. They get access to specific applications or resources based on policy. While zero trust network access, or ZTNA, is a useful implementation pattern, it's not the entire zero trust architecture. This shift from network level access to application level access reduces blast radius and prevents lateral movement. It's an architectural change, not just a technical swap. When zero trust is misunderstood, organizations often respond by layering tools without changing how access actually works. The result is tool sprawl, inconsistent policy enforcement, and increased complexity, without any meaningful improvement in security posture. This creates a false sense of safety, where systems appear secure on paper but remain fragile in practice. Getting the concept right up front leads to simpler architectures, clearer decisions, and better security and business outcomes. Zero trust fundamentally changes how systems are designed. Identity becomes central, policies become explicit, and the old idea of implicit trust zones, like a safe internal network, is removed entirely. In a zero trust architecture, Every access decision is policy-driven and informed by telemetry, such as device health, behaviour, and risk signals. Access is continuously evaluated, not assumed. That's why Zero Trust is an architectural shift, not a security add-on. It creates systems that are resilient by design, not by luck. Zero Trust isn't about buying tools or blocking users. It's about designing systems where access is explicit, policy-driven, and continuously evaluated using context and signals, not assumptions. It's an architectural and mindset shift as much as it is a security shift. If this helped clarify Zero Trust for you, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more practical explanations of modern IT architecture. I'm Gia, your Get IT Architect. Thanks for watching.